Ken DeCoster's here from the Sheriff's Office and from Crime Stoppers. How are you?
Riley, I'm doing great. How are you?
I've got nothing to complain about. Great looking day.
Really is.
Good night to get to Anderson Japanese Gardens for Tuesday in the Gardens.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean...
Who's performing?
I had the list over. I set it aside. Rest assured, you'll like them.
Okay.
You'll be out buying all of their tracks the minute you leave.
I see some show prep with my name on it.
Yeah, I saved this one for you. A police force that posted a selfie of a new female recruit on their Facebook page was then flooded with saucy comments about her.
Ooh.
Surrey Constabulary in England hoped to attract new recruits by uploading a photo of Officer Claire Binksy, but instead sparked a barrage of innuendo. There's Claire.
Oh, very attractive young lady.
Claire's a very nice-looking woman. The post that accompanied the smiling shot of Claire stated, "It's 10 p.m. and our night turn are starting their shift, keeping Surrey safe until morning. If the 9 to 5 is not for you, you're energized and focused whatever the time of day or night. Could you join our police family as a trainee officer? We can offer a job that mixes the ordinary with the highly extraordinary and definitely isn't your average desk job, starting at a salary of £25,000 per year." Within minutes of that going up, the comments began to flood in. Now, if only all cops look like her, was one. Take me to jail. I've been naughty. Has anyone done the "she can take down my particulars" joke yet? If not, I'll do it right here. Somebody else wrote, "She's purty." Oh, yeah, you're a candidate. Somebody else, "I wouldn't mind getting arrested by this officer. She can cuff me anytime." Oh, make that all the time. Spokesman for the Surrey Police: "As a police officer, a member of the public, featuring on social media does not mean it's acceptable for other people or the media to objectify or subject you to comments based on your gender or appearance. This kind of behavior is completely inappropriate and just reflects the immaturity of those posting." They took it down then. What did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, they should have known.
You have her in
very attractive young lady.
She's wearing
right.
a low-cut evening gown.
Yes, she is. Come on.
Put her in uniform.
Right. Yeah.
She's a lovely woman and all that, but to be surprised that this happened.
They had to know they were going to get that kind of response.
I remember when they did the one with Rich Gambini in the swimsuit. I believe that turned recruitment back about 15 years, didn't it?
I know we've talked about this before, but in terms of social media, the Dixon Police Department is outstanding.
They're the best. And I follow a bunch of different police departments and their tweets. Dixon's police department, whoever runs their Twitter feed, gets it.
Mike Garrigan from Channel 23 did a feature on them, I think, within the last week or so, and interviewed the officer who does run or administer the Dixon Twitter page. And again, I think other law enforcement agencies can learn from Dixon.
Yep.
Obviously, a lot of humor.
Yep.
But it really kind of endears the police force with the community.
It does.
And I think that in this day and age, police departments from all over the United States are kind of evolving and trying to change their relationship with their respective communities.
Community outreach is very, very big.
Right. And they're just not tough guys wearing sunglasses and badges. They're human beings.
And the Dixon Twitter feed captures that perfectly.
Yes.
Cops having a sense of humor,
Absolutely.
things not going well for cops that are humorous. They also give you the serious things as well, and they handle those very, very well.
Right.
But for anybody who's looking for someone new to follow, I don't know about their Facebook page. I don't know if that person does Facebook and all that.
I don't know either.
That.
I just follow their Twitter page.
I follow Dixon Cops. For those of you who are on Twitter, Dixon Police is well worth a follow.
It is.
Well worth a follow. They're doing a fine job. And I loved a couple of weeks ago, they had their squirt gun fights.
I saw that, yes.
Tweet us, let us know where you are. We'll show up. And the one where they attacked the kids in the backyard who didn't know they were coming. They show up with a laundry basket full of water balloons.
Right.
Peek over the fence. The kids are playing, and all of a sudden the cops just start barraging them with water balloons and super soakers.
And it was staged like this,
like cops.
This real operation. It was very dramatic, very, very well done.
And then you hear squealing kids and laughing and all that. They're doing it. They're doing a terrific job. Not that the cops here aren't. But we could definitely take a page out of their social media people.
Absolutely.
What did you bring with us? Bring with you as far as police work goes?
Riley, it's been very busy the past few days. Police last Thursday night and Friday, Rockford police responded to an attempted robbery at the Circle K gas station and convenience store, 3819 Broadway. And then on Friday morning, a couple of hours later, that same suspect robbed the CVS pharmacy at State and Alpine here, not far from where we are. Police did arrest 47-year-old Stephen Hansard late Friday night. He's charged with armed robbery, aggravated battery, 2 counts, and theft of services. He's in the jail on $250,000 bond. And I should tell you that a Crime Stoppers tip was involved in this arrest, and the person who called with the information will be paid. This past Saturday, it was a difficult weekend for Rockford Police. About 2:30 in the morning Saturday, patrol officers from Rockford Police responded to a residence in the 5000 block of Brookview Road in reference to a shooting. When they arrived, officers located the victim, a 68-year-old male who was suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was transported to a local hospital where he's being treated for serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Detectives from the Rockford Police Department are conducting a follow-up investigation. Based on the information available at this time, it is believed that this victim was specifically targeted and the shooting was not random. On Saturday morning, about 3:30 a.m., Rockford Police responded to a residence in the 1400 block of Magnolia in reference to a shooting. When they arrived, officers found a 20-year-old male suffering from a gunshot wound to his head. He was transported to the hospital. He's being treated for life-threatening injuries. His name has not been released yet. Rockford Police detectives are conducting a follow-up investigation. Based on the information available at this time, it's believed the victim was attending a large party and was outside of the residence at the time the shooting occurred. Most of the partygoers fled the scene prior to police showing up. Anyone with information about this incident is asked to call Rockford Police, 779-500-6551, or Crime Stoppers, 815-963-7867. A guy we featured on Crime Stoppers, he was wanted for attempted murder dating back a couple of weeks to July 16th, where Rockford Police responded to a residence in the 2400 block of Yonge, Y-O-N-G-E Street, in reference to a domestic battery incident. When they arrived, officers learned that a suspect who was the victim had a previous domestic relationship with, later determined to be William Upsall IV. He had forced his way into the residence and battered the victim. He then fled the scene prior to the police arriving. Well, police got a tip this past Friday that this William Upsall IV was inside a residence at the 1600 block of Wisconsin Avenue up in Beloit. Rockford police officers, along with officers from the Beloit Police Department, Rock County Sheriff's Department, and agents from the Wisconsin Department of Criminal Investigations, went to the address. Upsall was located, taken into custody without incident. He was transported to the Rock County Jail pending extradition to Rockford. He is charged with attempted murder, home invasion, aggravated domestic battery. Domestic battery, his bond is $1 million. Now, Riley, I know that through your conversations with police over the years, that they will tell you that that domestic situations are among the most volatile and dangerous that police respond to, and they got their guy without incident. That,
when you said that, without incident,
right.
That's the key to any one of these arrests.
Because there's a certain, when it's typically a man and a woman, and there's some emotional issues going on in their relationship or at the end of their relationship. This guy, according to police, went back to this residence where his ex was, battered her, and then fled. And, God knows what his state of mind was. He's a fugitive, wanted for serious crimes, and they took him without incident.
Well done. And wherever they got the tip, well done on that, too.
Police last week, I should say State's Attorney Joe Briscato last week announced the results of an investigation into a police officer-involved shooting that occurred in Rockford back in April. It happened in the parking lot of Dick's Sporting Goods in Rockford on April 8th. During the investigation, police say the suspect, Ebony Adams, got in her vehicle, tried to drive away from the scene. She was reported to be a shoplifter. Authorities say Adams was shot in the arm by the Rockford police officer, Ben Schuster, during the incident. He fired a total of 6 shots at her vehicle. She stopped her car near the intersection of Trainer Road and East State due to her injuries. Both Adams and Schuster were taken to the hospital for treatment. During a press conference this past Thursday, State's Attorney Joe Bruscato said the actions of the officer, including the use of deadly force, were justified. No charges will be filed. Authorities say Adams has recovered from her injuries. She now faces multiple charges, including aggravated battery, retail theft, driving on a suspended license, criminal damage to property, and resisting arrest. And basically, the lesson is when police tell you to get out of the car or to stop, you do. You show your hands and don't resist.
Right, because it can all be taken up later on. Whatever you're complained about what it is that's going on here and how you shouldn't be the person grabbed up and all of these things shouldn't happen, you can sort that out later.
Right, and a vehicle is a deadly weapon.
Yes. Absolutely, especially when you aim it at somebody and step on the gas. So, yeah, do what they ask.
We're looking for the following 4 individuals, Riley. 42-year-old Scott Lemke is a white male, 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. He's wanted for a home repair fraud. 28-year-old Zaki Breedlove is a black male, 6'2", 230. He's wanted for a narcotics violation. 22-year-old Jacob Washburn is a white male, 6 feet tall, 150 pounds. He's wanted for fleeing to elude. 27-year-old Elric Evans is a white male, 6'1", 155. He's wanted for a narcotics violation. If you have any idea of the whereabouts of any of these individuals, give us a call at Rockford Crime Stoppers, 815-963-7867, or you can call us toll-free at 815-769-STOP.
That's it. Or go to RockfordCrimeStoppers.com. You can also go to the Android store. You can go to the Apple store. Get yourself the Crime Stoppers app to help yourself out and help your community at the same time.
And one other item, Riley.
Sure.
Yesterday afternoon, Winnebago County Sheriff Gary Caruana announced the lifting of the no-wake zone on the Rock River between the Fordham Dam and the Riverside Bridge. The no-wake zone north of the Riverside Bridge on the Rock in Winnebago County remains in effect. And again, water levels are dropping, thankfully, but as always, the Sheriff's Department urges boaters to have fun, but to exercise their watercrafts with caution.
Yep, and take it easy on the people who a wake could come flying up into the backyard and into the house, too. Yeah, that's a problem. Ken, good to see you as always.
Riley, thank you for the time.